Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. Today is our third mental health live stream and we are very happy about the great feedback we have received so far. And for those who don't know me, my name is Cynthia and I'm part of the Hegelmann health management team, and today it's all about meditation. And I would like to introduce you to our coach Sébastien Dahmen from Karlsruhe. He's a mental coach and he will give us today an exciting workshop. And yeah, now I hand over to Sébastien. Have fun.
Thank you, Cynthia, for having me here, for being able to speak here. Hi, my name is Sébastien. I'm a mental trainer. I teach my clients how to power up the mind, to get more control over the emotion, the stress, and a lot of other things. Today we're going to do a short meditation, 10 minutes, which goal is to calm down the mind and to learn a lot of about the meditation, how it works. Before, we're going to answer a few questions to know a little background and to understand the technique, how the meditation works. First, we start with a simple rule, and the rule is that the energy always follows the attention. A little example, it's really easy, but we have to talk about it. So if you want to hit something, if you want to hit your palm of your hand, you have to focus your attention on it, and only if you have focused your attention on it, you can hit it. So another example is when you look at your personal or private life. If your goal is to achieve success, which part you want, you have to focus on it, and if your attention is focused on this goal, the energy will follow. We will come back to this rule all again while we talk about this meditation technique. The next thing is why should we meditate, or why do we meditate? It's really simple, as again. If you go to the fitness center, it's the working place to train your body in order to strengthen the muscles, to get bigger and better and stronger. The meditation is in this form the working space for the mind to get better, bigger, and get more control of it. So to resume it, the meditation is just the working space. It's just a tool in which you work to get better, to get bigger. That brings us to the next question: what is the mind? As again, a lot of people think that the thoughts that we have all day over are themselves, that the thoughts are what we are. But that's not true. It's just a part of it. We are more than our thoughts and our mind. To understand this, we use a little picture. My picture is Homer Simpson, and Homer Simpson has a little ape in his head who often does ching, ching. So the mind is a tool that the evolution gave us to solve problems. This means every time if you are confronted with a problem in your life, personal, professional, or whatever, this little ape jumps on the problem and wants to solve it. So we come back to the first rule. If your day is filled up with problems, and if you are concentrated every day to solve a lot of problems, as we all do, your attention is focused on the little ape, on the mind, and the energy will follow. This means that the ape will become bigger and bigger. It becomes bigger, better and better, stronger and stronger. And the little ape grows and becomes, after a certain while, a big gorilla. In the case that the little ape is a little ape, you have control over it, over this tool. So you can tell the ape, no, I don't want to solve problems, or this is a good problem, jump on it and solve it, work for me. If this big gorilla is a big gorilla, he has its mind on its own. He can work for himself. So you work this, or you recognize this when you lay in bed and you can't stop thinking, you can't fall asleep. You want to fall asleep, but the big gorilla say, I don't think so, I want to solve problems. I want to think about taxes, I want to think about my relationship, I want to think about other problems, because I want to solve problems. You are a slave of this tool that the evolution gave us. So the answer of the question, what is the mind, is just, it's a tool that you can use to solve problems. And it is really common often that this little ape becomes a gorilla and that you become a slave of this tool. So that brings us to the next question, how to calm the mind, or how to shrink the gorilla back to the little ape. Again, it's really simple. Everyone knows this certain kind of state of mind, and this is when you don't think. Again, the energy follows the attention. If you don't think, if you are just being, if you just be in the moment, you take away the energy from the ape and put it in the other part of yourself, and this other part is just being, just observing. So the simple answer to the question how to calm your mind is not to think. That's really simple, but it's really difficult to do. So in the practical thing, it's like we go down a little easier part, and this is you observe by a positive way, observing the world in a positive way. What is that? That's enjoying. So if you eat a piece of chocolate, if you eat a really good dish, if you have fantastic sex, if you look at a big picture, if you look at some nice art or whatever, something that you like, you observe the world in enjoyment. And if you do this, you will notice that the thoughts that are produced from the mind, from the ape, will not be there. There will be no thoughts in your head. Then again, first rule, energy follows the attention. If you concentrate on observing, on enjoying, the energy will follow and you will get better at observing without judgment. Just looking at the world like a child do, without judging. And this part will be getting bigger and better, and the gorilla will shrink a little and become again this little controllable ape. And if you have these both parts, you have control. It's about gaining control over your mind, over your being. So in this 10-minute meditation we are going to do, I will guide you through. Your job is just to listen to my voice and trying to imagine all the things I pronounce, I tell you, and to focus on observing and observing what you feel. Your feelings, how the ground feels like, how the wind feels like, the sun feels like, and on the other part, what your feelings look like. Are you happy, angry, anxious, euphoric, whatever. So concentrate in the meditation of what you see, observe what you see, observe what you feel on the outside, inside, and then you will get to the point where there are no thoughts. And on a regular basis, is this training like a fitness studio to get your mind more controllable, to calm your mind. Okay. Then for the meditation, I recommend just closing your eyes. Listen to my voice. You can sit down, you can lay down, just make yourself comfortable, and we will start right now. So if you have found your comfortable place, you can just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And we start imagining that you're lying in a bed, your eyes are closed, and you feel the head on your pillow, and you wake up because the sun shines through the window in your face. And you feel the energy, you feel the warmth, and you open your eyes in your thoughts, and you realize that your first day in vacation. And you look back at the work you've done, at the stress you have had, and you feel a little lighter. You sit up, put your feet on the ground, and you feel the cold ground floor, and you sit there and you turn your head to the left, look out of the window, and you see the blue sky, little trees. It seems like a big, nice, sunny day. You look around you and you realize that you're in a wooden cabin, a cabin you would find in the forest, well made, with a certain kind of beauty, an old wooden floor, and you stand up and make small, slowly steps towards the middle of the room. On the left side, a little kitchen, all kinds of beautiful cooking tools. And you walk towards the door, an old, heavy wooden door. And even the sun outside is shining, inside it's a little cold, little fresh. And you walk towards the door and you lay your hand on the heavy wooden door, and you push it open. And while you do it so, a warm swell of wind hits your face, fresh, salty. You feel overwhelmed by this wind that hits you, and you stand there just one step outside of the cabin, and the sun hits you in its full force, and you stand there. Take a deep breath and feel the stones and the sand beneath your feet. And you look forward towards the beach, and it's empty. On your left is a small cabin far away. The beach is all yours, and it's early in the morning. And while you stand there, you feel the urge to move forwards to the beach, to the ocean, and you make small steps toward it. Feel the sand that's cold from the night, a little clumsy. You hear the wind in your ears. You hear the sound of the birds. And you hear the small, smooth sound of the waves that are rolling from the beach. And while you listen and observe, you notice that your feet are moving forward slowly. You come to the beach, you hit the sand. You feel small spaces in the sand that are in shadow. they're colder, and the tops of the little sand hills are warmer from the sun. The sand is smooth and nice. You sink a little bit into it and move forward to the beach. You reach the waves, just like you wake up, just like you woke up, just with your pajamas, and the beach is all yours. You feel the urge to sit down. Just there, you have nothing to do, you're on vacation. You feel a little lighter, brighter, and you sit down and just chill there. Just be in the moment. And you close your eyes at the beach. Concentrate on the sound of everything you hear. And it's so simple, so easy, far away from the stress. Then you open up your eyes again, and you're noticing small energy balls, like golf balls in size, that are emerging from the ocean, from the trees, from the sand, all around you. And you look in amazement while these little balls start floating in the air, like chest high, and moving slowly towards you. And like a child, in wondering manner, you look at this, and you ask no questions. You just feel that this place wants to give you energy, that you can harvest energy from this place. And while you sit there and while you are looking at this, the ball starts to combine while they're moving towards you. They get concentrated more and more, till just one ball is left, which is just floating chest high, a meter away from you in the air. And if you want, you can put this energy ball, grab it and put it in your pocket, or just put it in your chest, or eat it. It feels natural. You harvest this energy. This place gave you energy. You stand up, you open your eyes, and you walk slowly again back to the cabin, back to the day which has just started, and in which you can achieve anything you want. And now you can just move a little your fingers, move a little your feet in the real life, open your eyes again, and welcome back into the real world. Okay, I hope you have achieved the time where no thoughts were created, where the mind has not created thoughts. And if you do this on a regular basis, like we've spoken before, you will train the ability to control better your mind, to better shut your mind up if you want to sleep, if you want to relax, that you have more control over your mind than you have before. It's about power of control over your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Sebastian, for this nice workshop. It felt very, very good, really.
Thank you.
I could relax a lot. Now we're looking into our live chat. Maybe there are some questions. We have greetings from Lithuania, from Germany. Someone wrote, I don't have a gorilla, it's more like a lion, but I know exactly what he means.
Different pictures, yeah.
Yes. And yeah, someone wrote, I will do it again for sure. Thank you. Yes, maybe we could inspire some people here.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yes, and yeah. This was our live stream for today with the topic meditation. Next week we go on with our topic motivation. We hope you liked it.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Sebastian. Yeah, then see you next week. Bye bye.